What's good, Bit Rushers? Today we're going to be going over Flare as well as the FXRP Spark Airdrop. If that sounds good to you, stick around. In the meantime, please do follow me on social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. You can join the Telegram group for a little extra access at BitRush9000. Link for all of them in the description. I also launched a BitRush crypto merch store on Teespring. You can find a link for that in the description. And if you'd like, you can get 10% off using special code RUSH2020. I'm also doing an NFT and coin drop every Friday. If you'd like to qualify for that, please leave your Ethereum collectible address in the comments below on any of my videos throughout the month of December. Alright guys, let's get into it. Okay, so Flare. If you guys haven't heard of Flare, it's a new coin that is about to release. And it's actually not just a coin, it's a project, and we'll cover that in a little bit. The coin is called Spark, and the project is Flare. And yeah, they're getting ready to launch next week. And I'm going to cover everything you need to do to make sure that you are included in this airdrop. If you're an XRP Ripple holder, you will be included in the airdrop. However, you have to have your coins in the right type of wallet, and we'll cover that in a little bit. But first, what is Flare? Okay, so introducing Flare, the world's first Turing-complete FBA network. So what Turing-complete means is that it has full programmability. That there's, within the language of the coin, there's the ability to do full programming. Okay, and so the difference between a Turing-complete and a non-Turing-complete coin would be Bitcoin and Ethereum. Bitcoin is non-Turing-complete. It has very simple programming capabilities. And Ethereum is Turing-complete, and it runs the virtual machine, the EVM, the Ethereum virtual machine. Okay, so that's the difference between the two. Scalable and doesn't base safely on a native token. No risk on degradation for competing uses of native token. What this means is that it's able to grow, and it's not based on necessarily the native token, and there's no risk of degrading the token. So the way most wrap tokens kind of work is that you have to burn off the initial asset to create the wrap token, or like put it into a holding where it's not accessible until it's re-swapped. So basically something like that they're doing. It's not based solely on that token, so there's no risk of degrading that token. It does integrate with Ethereum virtual machine, deep pool of developer talent, and easy integration into existing projects. So this is the main thing right here, guys, is right now you can't do smart contracts with Ripple. And not just Ripple, there's a bunch of other coins that aren't able to integrate with Ethereum in the smart contracts, so this gives them the ability to do that. Low transaction costs, applications can scale without users incurring burdensome costs, so cheaper than Ethereum, hopefully. Spark, Flare's native token, collateral for trustless issuance of assets from non-Turing-complete chains starting with Ripple. Contributes to the Flare time series Oracle and network governance created by a utility fork of XRP. So as I was mentioning, it's not a like wrap token or anything. It's actually a fork, so a little bit different there. And for anybody who doesn't know what a fork means that basically one of the nodes in the network, or one of the miners, one of the people that's securing the network, has a different set of code, and it creates a fork in the network where there's two different versions of the chain. And if this is done on purpose, obviously this is what a fork is. If it's not done on purpose, then usually it will switch back after it figures out that it's out of sync. So that's that. FXRP, bringing Turing-complete smart contracts to Ripple. So before I get into that, I kind of just want to recap some of this stuff, guys. Like what, when you read through the technicals, it's like blah, 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 blah. What does that mean? What's the point of any of this, okay? So I kind of want to just go through and cover that. So what Flare is doing is bringing the ability to run smart contracts, the ability to use the Ethereum virtual machine, the ability to add Turing-complete code to many different blockchains. Okay, there's a number of chains and networks out there, not just Bitcoin, not just Ripple. that don't have those capabilities. There's a lot of them. And if you guys remember, I had a video about 5 coins that would die slow. I had Ripple on that list for this very reason, because Ripple doesn't have the ability to run smart contracts or to do anything other than to just send the token back and forth and to use as a transactionary device, transactionary vehicle. And so for me, with all the other coins, I felt very bearish on that. And I did mention in the meantime, I thought it would skyrocket and moon. However, long term, it would slowly die out. And so what Flare does is actually save it from that. It gives Ripple now the ability to use the EVM, the virtual machine, and to have Turing complete contracts. So now they can do a whole lot more with Ripple. But here's the thing. You still can't do it with Ripple. So if you own your Ripple, you're going to have to swap out to your XRP, your FXRP, your Flare, your Spark token, and then you can use it in a smart contract and do different things with it, whatever you want. But then, of course, as soon as you're done, if you wanted your Ripple again, you would have to swap back. Okay? So still a little bit of a hassle having to swap back and forth between the two. Obviously, they are trying to create their own token that stands alone on its own, and that's basically what they've done with Spark. Okay, so that's what brings us to Spark. Spark is the first of many. Okay, so Flare Network is going to do this to a bunch of different coins. Ripple is only the first coin, and they're going to use this as their main governance coin, their main utility token, to do the rest of the things they need to do in their network. So that's why they've launched it first. So FXRP will be the Spark token. However, I do expect to see other projects here from Flare in the future. I would imagine Bitcoin's on that list, right? So they have some other tokens that they're going to do. We'll see in the future here. But yeah, so this creates their own token with that ability of interacting with other, non-Turing complete languages. And so you're going to be able to actually trade your Spark token for some of these other coins, just like you can on other exchanges where you swap them out. So the FXRP is going to be the Flare Networks token that you can use to do all the sorts of different things, including the utility. And yeah, we get into it here. Just it's basically the same stuff over and over again, guys. They're kind of just repeating it. And this website doesn't have a whole lot of info. You can see it's pretty simple, pretty basic. I'd like to see a little bit more like imagery of how things are going to work, and they have this picture of something that I don't know what that is. That's their logo or something, but yeah, I think they could use a little more illustrations and kind of show people how this stuff is going to work would be ideal. But anyway, here are the supporting exchanges. So if you want to buy FXRP, Flare, Spark token, or trade it, these are the list of supporting exchanges. I'll just scroll through them real quick. You guys can pause or go back if you want. You saw Binance is on there. So quite a few guys. You guys will be able to get and sell this pretty much everywhere, right? Ton of exchanges there. Scroll all the way back up again. Coinbase, right? Big ones, a couple of the big boys. And then here is the important part. So if you want to get the Flare airdrop, you have to have Ripple coins in your wallet by the 12th of December. However, I'm recommending that everyone put the coins in their wallet by the 10th, and here's why. You don't want to have to figure out what time on the 12th it's happening, like what time zone or whatever. So it might be sometime on the 11th, for depending on what your time zone is, or it might even be on the 13th for your time zone, right? Depending on which way you are. And so for me, I'm making sure that my Ripple tokens are in my wallet by the 10th, 2 days early, and they're going to sit there. And as soon as this snapshot happens on the 12th, you can then move your coins out and do anything you want with them. You'll then have up to 6 months to claim your token. So they're doing the snapshot, and that qualifies you for that same amount of Ripple that you would get in Spark tokens. However, you still do have to claim those tokens to get them, okay? And you only have 6 months to do it. So here are the supporting wallets. Ballet, Kobo, Exodus, Guardia, Ledger, and Zoom. or Zum. I'm not sure how you say that one. Okay, and those are the ones that are supporting, that are allowing the Spark token claim only. This means you can have your Ripple in these wallets and it will snapshot them and you're going to have to go claim them. Now these wallets are actually going to support the Spark token, means they're going to send the tokens to your wallet, I believe, or you'll be able to get the tokens in your wallet. I think you'll still have to claim them, but you'll actually be able to get these tokens in the wallet. Oop, and I just clicked on that by accident. So here we go. We can see these couple right here. And for me, the one I'm going to be using is MetaMask, right? So that's where I plan on having my Ripple, my XRP, on the 12th of December. And let me just find this Medium article real quick for you guys. So Flare, Airdrop, Medium. Okay, so it does have the time. It's basically 100 hours UTC. See, I'm not sure what that is. I'd have to type that into a calculator to figure out what time zone that is. But yeah, guys, figure it out. I thought there. Oh, this is CoinZoom. That's not even Medium. I was like, I thought there was a Medium article. This one might be it. Yeah. Okay. I think this is it. Yep. So it's going to be a 1-to-1, right? Ripple 1-to-1 ratio. The snapshot will be on 12/12/20 at the end of the week. Doesn't say what time that is in U.S. time. Yeah, not really much else, guys. I thought there might be some more info, but yeah, these are the wallets that are supported. Make sure you have your XRP in your wallet by the 12th if you want to receive the Flare airdrop. Not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence. Never invest more than you can afford to lose. However, there is a opportunity here if you'd like to buy some Ripple and hold it in your wallet for the 1 day while they have the snapshot. You will get that amount of Flare. So it's potentially some free coins. You can switch out some coins, hold some Ripple for 1 day, a larger amount than you normally would hold, get the airdrop snapshot taken, then switch those coins back out for your Ethereum or whatever token you would normally use, your Bitcoin or something like that. And then come the day that the airdrop is, you're going to get that full amount even though you only held the tokens for 1 day. Okay, guys, so that's a little trick to the snapshot. If you guys don't know how snapshots work, it's just literally a picture is taken and however much is in your wallet at that second is what you end up getting. So you can stack your wallet up before the snapshot's taken and then drain your wallet after the snapshot. It doesn't really matter. You're still going to get those free coins. Okay, so that's just a little pro tip. Again, not financial advice. Do your own due diligence. Never invest more than you can afford to lose. I hope you guys are excited about the Flare network and being able to use the virtual machine with your Ripple tokens as the first token and hopefully some more tokens coming down the line from Flare network. If that sounds good to you, please do smash that thumbs up. Sub to my channel, click the bell to be notified when I drop future videos. Share this one with any friends or family you think may also want to learn about Flare and the airdrop. As always, happy crypto. Let's get those coins.